Have you ever felt super protected by your own best friend? Well, a unique moment was just caught on camera at the El Paso stage, where Jungkook didn't seem to want V to show a bit too much skin. Let's dive into what actually happened behind Jungkook's protective move that has fans talking. Hello, K-pop lovers! Welcome back to the Taekook Diary channel, your favorite place to share warm moments and interesting stories about Taehyung and Jungkook that always make ARMY smile. It's so good to be chatting with you all again today. The concert in El Paso yesterday truly left ARMY with many unforgettable memories. The atmosphere was incredible, the energy was overflowing, and all the BTS members seemed to be thoroughly enjoying the stage. But in the midst of all that excitement, one small interaction caught the attention of thousands of eyes. Taehyung, known for his unique fashion sense, looked absolutely stunning in an outfit that was a bit bolder than usual. His performance that night felt very free and full of confidence. However, who would have thought that V's choice of style would trigger a spontaneous reaction from the magne, Jungkook? What initially seemed like a casual interaction turned out to contain a very interesting detail worth discussing. ARMYs watching closely immediately noticed something different in Jungkook's gaze that night. It wasn't just a normal look, there was a very strong protective vibe radiating from him. Let's look at how this moment started on that grand stage. It all started when a fast-tempo song was playing and all the members began interacting with fans at the edge of the stage. Taehyung, who was feeling quite hot due to the high energy of the concert, tried to adjust his clothes. He appeared to want to undo a button or two on his shirt to feel more comfortable while dancing. For V, this is a common move during a performance to add a charismatic touch for the cameras. However, Jungkook, who was standing nearby, was keeping a close eye on his Hyung's movements. As soon as V's hand reached for his button, Jungkook's movements turned sharp and alert. He wasn't going to let it happen that easily. There was a quick gesture Jungkook made to stop Taehyung's intention subtly. This happened in a split second, but for sharp-eyed fans, it was a clear signal. It was as if there was an unwritten rule between them about how to present themselves to the public that night. Jungkook then approached Taehyung with a small smile that looked a bit playful yet serious. Without saying a word, Jungkook immediately grabbed V's hand, which was trying to unbutton his shirt earlier. He shook his head slightly, as if giving a "don't" or "that's enough" sign. This happened very naturally, as if they are used to these kinds of interactions offstage. V himself looked a bit surprised and let out a small laugh seeing his younger brother's protective reaction. Instead of arguing, V followed along and let Jungkook fix his collar, which had been slightly opened. This sight immediately triggered hysterical screams from fans in the front row. They saw just how much Jungkook cared about Taehyung's appearance, making sure he wasn't too exposed. This is another piece of evidence of how tight their bond is, just like real brothers, always looking out for one another. Many fans then wondered, was this a sign of being possessive or just a joke between members? If we look back, Jungkook has often shown a protective side toward other members, especially Taehyung. But in El Paso, the intensity felt a bit different because it happened right in the middle of a high-energy performance. Jungkook seemed to want to ensure Taehyung stayed neat without showing excessive skin. Some fans theorized that Jungkook might just want to maintain his brother's image so he stays elegant in the eyes of the audience, but others felt this was a form of sincere care from a friend who didn't want his buddy to feel uncomfortable later on. Regardless of the reason, Jungkook's action shows that he always pays attention to the smallest details regarding V. Not everyone would notice a tiny change in someone else's clothing in the middle of a crowded stage full of blinding laser lights. Interestingly, after that prohibition moment, Taehyung actually looked very happy and stayed close to Jungkook. He even wrapped his arm around Jungkook's shoulder several times as if to show he didn't mind the reprimand at all. The nonverbal communication between the two is always fascinating to follow because it feels so honest and sincere. They don't need many words to understand what the other wants on stage. ARMYs who were there mentioned that this interaction made the concert feel more intimate and warm. It was as if the audience was invited to peek at their closeness that is usually only seen behind the scenes or in reality shows. This incident in El Paso proves that their friendship remains solid despite years together. Jungkook is still the caring magnate, and Taehyung is still the big brother who accepts his younger brother's attention with an open heart and a wide smile. The video recording of this moment went viral on various social media platforms just minutes after the concert ended. Many ARMYs made short video compilations showing how fast Jungkook reacted the moment he saw V's shirt starting to open. Funny comments started pouring in, ranging from calling Jungkook the fashion police to those gushing over his protective side. Quite a few also felt that Jungkook just wanted Taehyung to stay safe and not catch a cold, considering how stadium temperatures can fluctuate. However, the main point is how the two always manage to create iconic moments without needing a complicated script. Everything just flows because of the affection and care built since their trainee days. El Paso will be remembered as the place where Jungkook's small role became a big story for millions of ARMYs. This incident also reminds us of similar moments at previous concerts where they looked out for each other. Whether it's fixing hair, making sure a mic is properly attached, or simply handing over a water bottle when the other is exhausted. But this specific act of forbidding a revealing look has its own charm because it feels very personal and a bit funny. It shows their human side in the midst of the glitzy idol world that can often feel rigid and full of rules. They showed that even on stage, they remain themselves, people who care about each other's comfort. For the viewers, small things like this are what make them love BTS even more, especially the relationship between Taehyung and Jungkook. They aren't just colleagues, but family members who have an instinct to protect one another whenever and wherever. El Paso will always be remembered as the place where Jungkook's small intervention became a legendary tale. So, what do you guys think? Was Jungkook's action because he's super protective, or was he just joking around with his hyung? Write your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to read your theories. Also, don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to the Taekook Diary channel so you don't miss any other interesting updates. Oh, and share this video with other ARMY friends so we can all discuss this warm Taekook moment together. Thank you so much for watching until the end, and I'll see you in the next story. Bye bye.